Glitch Fragments, a brand new, insanely rare item that was just introduced in the latest Doors content update. This item is so incredibly rare that the estimated natural spawn rate of it is 1 out of every 10,000 items. But recently, rumors have been going around that there may actually be a way to guarantee the Glitch Fragment to spawn. So today, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to get the Glitch Fragment to spawn, as well as how to get the 2 achievements that have also been added into the game related to the Glitch Fragment. Now, I'm sure there's a million different ways to get this to work depending on who you ask, but I'm going to be showing you what I personally found to be the easiest and most consistent method of getting the Glitch Fragment. The first thing you'll need is at least one friend to join your Doors lobby. Now you can actually have as many friends as you want, but only one person can interact with each Glitch Fragment, so you may want to limit how many people are in the lobby so people aren't fighting over who gets to interact with the fragment. Next, what you want to do is create a Doors game on the hotel level, and it's super important here that you don't have any modifiers or the admin panel enabled. Even the modifiers that don't affect achievement progress, those need to be off as well, and you'll see why here in a bit. You can actually see here at first we had a modifier enabled. Even though that modifier still allowed achievements, when we reached the door to the rooms, the red light was blocking us from going further, so we had to end up restarting. Once you enter the game, I recommend you buy a set of lockpicks and make sure you keep at least 2 on you, and you'll see why in a bit. After you buy your lockpicks and any other items you may want, play the game as you normally would, while making sure to spend a little extra time collecting gold. Now, what me and my friend did here is that we assigned one player, which was me, to be the gold collector while he ignored all the gold. And that pretty much just ensured that we would have 300 gold on one person by the time we reached Jeff's shop. So I definitely recommend, if you're playing through this with a friend, assign one of you to be the gold collector. So like I said, play the game as you normally would. Once you get to the Seek Chase, make sure you dodge him and escape. And of course, once you get to Figure's library, collect all the books and put the code in the door. And then soon after, you'll find yourself in Jeff's shop. Now remember that 300 gold that I told you to collect along the way? Well, now we're going to be using it to buy a skeleton key from Jeff. Now, after purchasing the key, you can use your remaining gold to purchase any other items you want or to tip Jeff. It doesn't really matter here. As long as you got the skeleton key, the rest of the gold you can do whatever you want with. Now, continue forward from Jeff's shop about 10 doors until you reach door 60. Now, once you reach door 60, you'll notice a room with a few bookshelves and a closet jutting out from the wall. If you go behind these, you'll find a hole in the wall with a small maze that ends up leading to a metal gate. Now, quick side note here, if you end up seeing a red glowing barrier here, that means you have some sort of modifier enabled that will make it impossible to get past, and in that case, you have to restart and disable any and all modifiers. Now, if you don't see the red barrier and just see the metal gate, that's good. To open the metal gate, proceed to the next room, and you're going to find a large basement. Navigate the basement, looking for the orange switch, and once you activate it, head back to the previous room where you found the maze. Now go through the maze and you should find that the metal gate has disappeared, allowing you to enter a hallway. At the end of the hallway, you'll find a large door with 2 chained locks and a skeleton lock. And at this point, hopefully you saved those 2 lockpicks, because here is where you're gonna need them. Use your 2 lockpicks on each of the 2 locked chains. Then finally, use your skeleton key to unlock the skeleton lock and hold your interact button to get teleported to the next level, the rooms. Now, if you made it this far, congrats, because that is the hard part over. Now we can start working on spawning the Glitch Fragment. Now, to do this, one player needs to progress through the doors while the other player stays behind. Once the forward player has progressed through enough doors, the back player will notice that the doors behind them start closing, and soon after they'll get attacked by Glitch. Once the back player is attacked by Glitch, it'll teleport them to the most recent room, and once that happens, the back player needs to turn around and go straight back so that they are attacked by Glitch again. Now repeat this process, and in total you want to be attacked by Glitch 5 times. The reason we're doing this is because there's a mechanic built into the game where getting attacked by Glitch for some reason causes the spawn rate of the Glitch Fragment to increase, and if it's done 5 times, the Glitch Fragment spawn rate is nearly 100%. Once Glitch is encountered 5 times, progress through the rooms, and eventually you'll find a Glitch Fragment sitting on the floor. And it's actually really easy to spot out because it has a really bright pink glow, and in the rooms there's pretty much like nothing else that glows, so it's going to be really easy to spot out. Now, once you find the Glitch Fragment, it's important to note here that only one player can interact with each Glitch Fragment, and once they interact with it, it's going to be consumed. Now, the entity that spawns from the glitch fragment will also only be visible to the player who interacted with the fragment, so keep that in mind when hunting for the achievements. Now, once you interact with the fragment, you'll be attacked by Glitch, followed by one of 3 glitched entities. The first entity that can spawn is Glitch Screech or Screech. Okay, whatever that says. When Glitch Screech spawns, a ton of them will spawn at the same time, filling up a big portion of your screen, and you're going to need to get rid of them by looking directly at them just like they are normal Screeches. They have a different model with some little glitch effects, a little bit of hair, and their tongue sticking out. And if you fail to remove any after a certain amount of time them being on your screen, they're going to attack you just like normal Screech would. The second entity that can spawn from the glitch fragment is Glitch Rush or Renushk, which behaves similarly to normal Rush, except this one is slightly faster and has a chance to rebound through the rooms. It has a large gaping mouth and is filled with colorful static. To survive, locate the nearest locker and jump in and wait until Glitch Rush passes and you no longer hear his scream. And I would actually recommend staying in the locker a few extra seconds just to make sure that Rush isn't rebounding and coming to kill you. Now, the final and in my opinion the scariest glitch entity is Glitch Ambush or Arombush, which is a horrifying distorted version of regular ambush. The behavior here is pretty much the same as normal ambush, with it speeding through the rooms and rebounding multiple times. Also, when playing, it definitely felt like it was a lot faster than regular ambush, although I'm not sure if that's officially confirmed. So if you know if that's true or not, let me know in the comments. Now, there are also 2 different achievements you can get here. The first achievement is called Air, and you get it the first time you're attacked by Glitch. The second achievement you can get is called Trial and Error, which you can get from surviving an entity from the glitch fragment. Now, moving on, I did find a way to get this to work in single player, but only with the use of the admin panel, which means unfortunately, if you do it this way, you won't be able to get the glitch fragment achievements. But just in case you want to do it, I'm gonna go ahead and go over that right now. To do this, first start up a game on the hotel with the admin panel enabled. Once in the game, open up the first door and then go into the admin panel, turn on no clip and fly into the void so that you get attacked by Glitch and teleported back. Similar to the multiplayer method, repeat this process 4 more times so that you are attacked by Glitch a total of 5 times. After the 5th encounter, proceed through the doors and you should eventually encounter a glitch fragment either on the table or inside a drawer. In one of the runs, I also got it to spawn on a table during the halt encounter, which I thought was pretty sick, but I ended up dying because I ran to interact with it and I got Rush, and then I got sandwiched in between Rush and halt, so it was not a good time. I definitely do not recommend doing that. Now, it's also important to note here that I tried doing this by just using the spawn glitch button in the admin panel, but it didn't seem to work. It only seemed to work when I turned on no clip and like flew into the void. So I think for some reason it's not programmed to work with the spawn glitch, but does work with, I guess, the quote unquote natural glitch encounter, even though both are through the admin panel. So just make sure you do use the no clip method and fly into the void. And there you have it, guys. That's how to get the glitch fragment indoors, as well as both the error and the trial and error achievements. If you found this helpful, I'd really appreciate if you would consider liking and subscribing, as it helps tell me that I should be making more of these types of videos. Also, let me know in the comments what your favorite glitch entity is, and if you were able to get this method to work. For me, my favorite glitch entity is definitely the glitched ambush, because it is just so terrifying, and I died to it like 3 times while recording this. Alright guys, take care.